Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty Mig spammer, back with my Civilization 5 playthrough when I play as Korea and I am being royally stomped by my AI enemies. Unfortunately, as it turns out, the beginning of this particular playthrough was not the best, since when you look at the demographics tab, I am the worst in pretty much everything. I used to have good amount of manufactured goods, now I'm absolutely the worst. Same goes for population and crop yield. And when those three align and they all show that you are the worst, then this is when you have to think to yourself, maybe I'm in a little bit of trouble. And I certainly am, but it is not over yet and I'm not willing to just quit on the series. I refuse to do so. I'm willing to repair any mistakes that I have made and I'm destined to kill London. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to destroy London no matter what happens, and that's about it. Anyway, apparently game suggests that I make a folder here, which is stupid. But whatever, game says so, so I guess it has to be right. Right? Wrong. But anyway, what I do want to do is to make a third city over here relatively quickly. I mean, another city will give me more population faster, since it's yet another city to grow population in. And I do have enough happiness to support it. At the worst, I will try to grab Notre Dame, and it gives me a ton of happiness, so I should be okay. Besides, I do need a city that will allow me to make, naval units in this area, so that later on, when I try to attack London again, I'll actually not be royally stumped and annihilated before I can do anything worthwhile. So let's go ahead and make a series of roads over here. I'll need to make a farm here later on as well, but whatever. And this will allow me, once I get my settlers over here, to actually get there rather quickly. Also, as you can see off camera, I did queue up a cargo ship, because according to a, comment I got on one of the older videos from this series, I did something very stupid and I didn't realize this until now, and now it's like so obvious I cannot believe I didn't think of it earlier. I mean, it's something, whatever, I'm not going to find an excuse for myself. So the thing is, this cargo ship, I should have made caravans before, I should have sent them to Busan, and from Busan I should have shipped food and possibly production if I needed to Seoul, so that it would go faster and actually be able to match London, whereas right now Seoul is outmatched by every capital out there ever. I mean, fortunately, Istanbul, Warsaw, and Jakarta, or Jakarta, whatever it's called, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it. They are more or less similar in terms of size to Seoul, but I am behind, I shouldn't be, I need to work it a little bit harder. And Busan, it's nice that it is about to have 6 population, but it's not too good, you have to admit. Anyway, User says, go back, I will need to retrofit you guys, or at least do something else that is relatively useful. Now, User sir, I think I'm just going to leave this catapult over here, on this tile. Whereas I'm going to send those swordsmen to this tile, I think. Why? Because people trying to invade this tile will come from this tile, and having catapults over here would not be ideal, because they would get like no devastating bonuses. They wouldn't be able to attack. They would only be able to attack this tile where melee units could stand, so this would be not ideal. So I'd rather have some swordsmen over there. So this will be my peninsula with range units, since they can attack over a coast, and this would be rather nice. A shooting gallery, one might say. Whereas my swordsman will be over here and whatnot. I think it's a sound strategy. You just Spearman, I don't remember what I wanted to do with you, so let's just make sure that you heal up, and that's about it. As for my catapult, well, why not level up on some barbarian corsairs? Or pirates, if they're not corsairs, really, whatever. So that's that. You just set up, I say, and do nothing of worth until there's an enemy nearby, and let's proceed with the next... Hey, get back over here, screen. Let's proceed with the next turn. It take me a while to proceed with the next 10, but whatever, maybe I'll be able to do it. My score is plumbing down. I mean, funnily enough, Elizabeth is actually way worse than I am in terms of score. Well, not way worse, she's 100 points below me, and I'm like 200 points below Poland. But Poland is Poland, let's face it. It is a very, very powerful civilization in Civ 5, and it's difficult to manage. I'm really sorry if I've offended any of my fan base. I just felt like talking to this guy's language, which failed miserably, I assume. So yes, I'm going to accept this deal, because having more happiness for in return giving happiness to Indonesia is fine by me. I mean, I don't want to be at war with them anytime soon. So I don't really care about making it stronger. They can be stronger, why not? Everybody has the right to be strong, and you, dear warriors, are in for a war of pain if I were to attack them. I'm not going to attack them, so this is actually not going to happen. Anyway, technology, I can choose one new. Having physics is nice. I mean, Huachas will be amazing. They're amazing at killing units. Not the best at killing towns, as I said in the past, but when destroying units, they are just so cool. What do I need afterwards? I'm thinking Ironworks is going to be fairly important. Plus 8 production in my capital will allow me to pump out my wonders much faster than before. So let's try and get machinery ASAP. Also having access to guilds is not the worst idea ever. I mean, it should give me access to Artist Guild and Artist Guild, I guess. And maybe East India Company, because I'm definitely not going to use Machu Picchu. After that, however, did somebody get Alhambra already? I think they did, I don't remember though. But after that, what I definitely need and want is, is hem! I need a hem! Now, the thing is, I want both Sistine Chapel and Leaning Tower of Pisa, because they are both amazing. And getting Pretty Press would also give me access to Globe Theater. But Sistine Chapel, I mean, 25% culture in all cities and place for 2 great works of art. This is... I feel like I want it and I need it and I'm gonna try to get it. But then again, if I try and do that, I might not be able to actually get to it in time. You know what? I think I'm, for the first time ever, going to say... whatever the system... But I need it! I want... now! I need the Tower of Pisa is more important. I need my great engineer to rush Globe Theater and whatnot. Or maybe add a wonder afterwards. I'm going to try and get the Cleaning Tower of Pisa. That's my goal right now. Anyway, you just say, yes, please do make a farm. You make a road over here. Also, did anybody actually make... how is it called? Alhambra, or am I just being paranoid? Well, it's possible somebody did, and I just haven't discovered this civilization yet, so it's difficult to say. Because people are definitely on the level when they can start getting, you know, Alhambra. I should have rewatched a video, but then again, rewatching your own videos after you've checked for errors before, it's not particularly interesting, trust me, in this one. So, you, dear walker, you have nothing to do whatsoever. There are no tiles to improve as of yet, but there will be tiles to improve, so you just stand here and be ready to improve this town with a farm. Once I sit over here, this farm will be fairly important. You just continue attacking the pirates, because, you know, experience is one of the nice. I should actually probably retreat this catapult back to my homelands and improve it instead of those stupid archers. I mean, improving archers would give me access to composite bowmen who are nice, but whatever. Somebody in Poland is our friend, so that's nice, I guess. It means that Poland has met somebody I haven't, so I guess we are soon going to start meeting other civilizations. I'm curious. Wait a second. I know every civilization I put in this game, so
Gelin
whatever.
pazarlığa tutuşalım. Hoşunuza gider mi?
No, I don't think this. Thing is, I'm pretty sure this guy has tourism output. I'm not too sure, but I'm willing to assume that he does. And this means that allowing open borders would actually increase the amount of tourists he would get over my culture and possibly make him... You know, this would be fairly bad. Then again, I'm not sure. It will only last for like 25 turns anyway, and he's not planning anything evil anyway. It's a tough choice, I'm going to accept it. I don't think he's got much tourism anyway.
Tamam.
Taman indeed, whatever you said. He just what? Actually, this might be very beneficial because he might help me to take out some of those pirate ships. So that when I want to embark, it will be much easier and more efficient. So that's, I guess I did a decent job at accepting. No! Go away! This guy I don't trust. Look at his military. He's just gathering over here and... Oh, this bastard got the Bangor crater! Well, I guess this was on the top of his city's growth lists, but it's still pretty annoying. I mean, Barricade Crater, I could have used that. Whatever, I'm not going to be too salty about it, but this guy... I don't trust him at all. Honestly, I do not. Ottomans I can trust because they are so far away, but... Indonesia, they're bastards. Alright, volley will be fairly important, and I think I am indeed going to retreat this Huacha to where it belongs. I mean, not Huacha, it's not Huacha yet, but I want it to be Huacha, so yeah, there we go. Okay, you just said I couldn't actually kill those warriors in a single turn, whatever, let's just stand here then. You just says, stay in Busan, because you never know when the Indonesians actually attack, so I better be ready for that. And this guy is going to start walking cargo ship relatively soon. The reason why I didn't rush cargo ship is because in order to be able to ship food, you need to have granary in the town you want to ship food from. And this will take me a whole 10 turns to actually get this granary over here. I can make monastery though. Hold on a second. Is this? Yes, it is actually. Oh wow, I didn't notice I can make a monastery. Then again, I am saving up for great profit, aren't I? Yes, I am, and I'm almost able to get him, so that was almost a big mistake by me. Especially since I need to enhance my religion. As you can see, the foaming cat code, or whatever it's called, it has a lot of pressure. I need to increase my pressure if I want to survive, if I want my religion, the only true religion, to survive. So, yeah, you just said do nothing. You just said do nothing. Those guys will both make me some funds as soon as they can, and that's about that. Let's proceed to the next turn. Well, I'm drinking some water. I know, again, water, okay? Give me a break. It's early in the morning. I'm making this videocast early in the morning instead of late yesterday's night, and I want to, because I can still upload this in time if I do this tomorrow. I just have to do this early, and when I'm early, I'm not in a mood to drink anything but water or possibly some tea. And recently, speaking of tea, I've really gone fond of black tea flavored with orange and mint. I'm hot for mint, okay? I love mint. Mint is like, I don't know, I just like chewing on it, I like eating it in every way imaginable. I mean, mint is just so awesome, how can you say it isn't? Honestly, mint is cool. Who doesn't like mint is a big fat dummy. I'm sorry if you don't like mint and you're actually not fat and you're not a dumb person either. But I love mint, so yeah, that's what I was trying to say, I guess. Anyway, obviously not attacking those warriors, this would be just a stalemate. I guess I would gain some more experience from that, and having more experience would not be the worst idea ever, so let's just attack and show those Londonish bastards that Korea does not fear those guys at all. I wish I could get a fast unit to go over there and pillage this pasture, but I don't have any that could do that before being killed. I mean, even scouts, they would be able to enter this territory and get to the pasture in 110, but they wouldn't be able to pillage it before being killed, so yeah. That's the problem right there. Let's end the stand, because there isn't much else I can do. I only need orders, those are my archers. Let's just make them alert, because I don't want to promote them just yet, it would cost too much, and I'm saving my money for I don't know what, really. I'm gaining quite a bit of gold per turn, not too much compared to how much I can earn per turn, but it's a decent amount, and it's the only thing I've got going for me when you look at the demographics. As you can see, I'm actually fairly bad when it comes to gold gain. Ouch. Yeah, that's not too good. That's not too good at all. I'm going to try and save this game, as I said. Hopefully, actually, you know what could happen that would help me? Indonesia declaring war on me, and me killing them. This would be awesome. Also, this mission... No! No! Nope! No! Not cool! Go away, you bastard missionary. This will be annoying. They might wipe... No, they will not wipe Sparring Jelly. Also, give me the profit already! Seriously! I need my great profit. I need it badly. The game is not going to give me a great profit, and I need to spend my faith to get an Inquisitor, but I'm not going to be able to do so because because I need to save up for great profit. Besides, I'm not sure if you can get Inquisitors before you enhance your religions. Your religion, not religions. Yeah, you cannot do that. You have to enhance your religion first. Good to know, I guess. Anyway, let's found my third city, and this will be Jeonju. Is it Jeonju? Yes, it's Jeonju. Alright, that's good to know. So Jeonju, is it actually a coastal city? I figure, well, most of the cities in Korea are kind of coastal cities, so it's hard not to find a coastal city. I mean, I guess Seoul is not a coastal city, but it's so close to the sea that it almost counts. Besides the river, the Han River, it's, you know, built around. It's a really big river, I'm not sure if you know this, but when you drive on a bridge across this river, it's just driving some more, driving again, then driving even more and driving some more, and it's just a never-ending tale of driving. So it's a very big river, at least to me. I mean, it's not like Vistula River is a small river. It isn't. Vistula River obviously being the river in Poland, but the Han River is quite a bit bigger. It is quite a bit bigger. Anyway, I want to improve as many towns around Jeonju as possible. Amusingly enough, improving this desert hill will be the same as improving this grassland hill, because who cares about hills, they only give you production. But I do like me some production, so let's do just that. Actually, I can go on this town and already start improving it, which is something I want to do. You just say go over there, improve this into a farm, so this should be all nice and dandy. Wow, what are they even doing here? I guess they were healing up, but now what? I don't really need to have those workers here. I mean, being able to colonize next to actually this town, it would be so nice to colonize over here, so that I would gain access between those two seas, be able to go from east to west or from west to east. Because, yeah, this would actually be awesome. So I need to make sure that the Ottomans do not settle over here. But I don't have any way of stopping them, honestly. Aside from declaring war. Which I have done before! Don't really want to do it again because, you know, I'm already considered a warmonger for doing nothing. And I don't like it when people like call me a warmonger for nothing, honestly. So, yeah. Okay, this guy, I will want to upgrade. Because Huachas are Huachas, and they are just so good at what they do. And they are good at annihilating everybody and everything. So yeah, this guy, I'm going to make sure that as soon as I gain... as soon as my borders are over here, more or less, I'll turn him into a citadel, so that I can gain access... so that this tower is my tower, and then I'll not lose movement when entering this hill tower, whereas otherwise I would. Because right now I know there's a road, but this road doesn't really help me at all. In fact, I would love to just settle this guy over here and make a citadel here, so even this tower would be mine, but I'm not sure if I... Well, I will be able to do that if my border is over here. Huh, that's a good thing to know, I guess. Anyway, those guys... Don't tell me they're not planning to attack me. They obviously are, but... I'll deal with that in my own time, I guess. Advice Council, what do you have to say to me? Our war is not going well. I noticed that Polish Empire rules an army that could wipe off the planet, not off the planet, but off the planet. Gee, I'm so bad at English. But, well, it sounds about right when we look at Poland since ever until modern times, I guess. So, yeah, Poland was always quite nice when it came to army. Until recently, obviously, so that's when things changed. So, anyway... Ottomans made Angkor Wat, which is probably the wonder that I care the least about. I mean, being able to get your, you know, to expand your borders quickly is nice, but it's not exactly all that important to, you know, rush this wonder. I mean, I would love to have it, just to have it, but that's about it. And oh, Galeas, this will be a problem because it does have a ranged attack, so yeah, I'll need to kill it from afar. But that's why I have a Huacha. This bad boy. It has no more moves, but it will just tear this thing to pieces. Anyway, bonus versus domain. What is bonus versus domain? I don't know. What is bonus versus domain? It's a good question. Holy Toledo, I have no idea what is bonus versus domain. Maybe it's something that the English have that boosts their navy. I don't remember actually the English bonus at all. I remember it's not the best, but that's the only thing I remember about it. So anyway, you just you go over there to protect my great general in case the British actually come and try to capture him, which is unlikely to happen, but you never know. Huacha, you go over here for now and set up so I can attack whatever comes near Jeonju. And I think that's about it for this time. Not much has happened, honestly. I wish I could make Pusan make this grind faster, but there's nothing I can do in this respect. Also, Seoul probably needs this wonder right now. I mean, I could go for... Man, Riders Guild and a Workshop are so important, but not Notre Dame. I'm afraid somebody else is going to try and go for it. Let's have a quick look. Is London trying to make Notre Dame? I do not see it anywhere. Alright, so that's at least something. Poland, are you trying to go for Notre Dame? Not that I can see it, nope. How Jakarta or Jakarta or whatever. No Notre Dame for them, and finally Istanbul. That's not Notre Dame, that's not... they have a lot of wonders, Holy Toledo. But it doesn't look like they have Notre Dame just yet, so... Maybe I should go for it. The thing is that getting Workshop would not actually allow me to get Notre Dame faster, because I would have to spend a whole 5 turns getting a Workshop. But getting it earlier is beneficial because it would take me less to make Notre Dame, slightly less, and then every building I make afterwards would also take less time. So Workshop is very powerful and very important building to have in pretty much every city you own. But right now... What if I go into production focus? How will this change things? Well, this will make me get Workshop 1 turn faster and Notre Dame 2 turns faster. Let's get Workshop anyway. And in fact, since I don't need the cargo ship just now, because I don't have the granny over there anyway, I've got to pause the production of cargo ship and then I will resume it. Also, Notre Dame because Notre Dame. Alright, let's end the turn. See what is going to happen. Well, probably this Gallias will bombard me and those warriors might also attack me. So I guess the British will try and, you know, make some more pressure or put some more pressure on my swordsmen, which is fine by me. They would not die. I hardly believe that the Englishmen have the firepower necessary to actually kill them. How does this Gallias have cannons when nobody has even advanced to Renaissance era and nobody has gunpowder yet? If this was a Chinese unit, fine, I could understand that, but it's not a Chinese unit. It is not supposed to have cannons, whatever. It's just a strange, annoying oversight in this game, and I sort of spage out when those things happen. Spage out? Whatever. Anyway, Hwacha for the win, fire some missiles! Oh yes, I love Hwacha so much you have no idea. I think the only military unit I love more are the Wing Hussar, and that's only because, you know, it's, I guess, patriotic pride, and that's it. So yeah, you just said there's no need to level those guys with healing powers, because those guys will stay here and they will survive any additional assaults, I believe. So let's just give it a drill. Actually, I could get a medic. Let's get a medic, this will be useful later down the line. So yeah, those guys are just farming. And by farming I mean making more farms and mines and whatnot. So already 3 tiles improved around Jonji. It's not like it can work on any of those tiles, but it can try. That's something, right? Trying is half the battle. Or something. Maybe it was knowing and stuff, but whatever, let's ignore that. Unit orders. Well, who is that? That is my spearman. You just sit over here and do nothing whatsoever because you're kinda worthless to me right now. Whatever. So that's that. As you can see, the English borders are actually continuously growing, so I think I will have to buy out the other borders. Myślę, że tak, bardzo mi się podoba. Twój głos jest tak denny, że mam ochotę walnąć w zęby i po prostu zmierzyć ci głowę pod moją obcasem lub coś równie głupiego. Man, whenever I speak in Polish online, it feels like I'm saying the most stupid, random, retarded and worthless stuff. It's like nothing that I would ever say in real life. Maybe that's why this guy also felt so bad, but it's just his accent. I don't know why they had this guy to voice act a Polish king. Whatever. I'm going to accept this thing. W porządku! Tak! To wzmacnia moją siłę! This is how a Polish king should sound. I mean, it's a little bit, you know, crazy, on the crazy side, but it would be a little bit more like, what the... Okay, apparently when you have open borders with somebody, you can also pass through their towns. Good to know. And, oh, don't tell me they're actually going to kill my swordsman. Well, so far they're defending quite nicely. And he survived, amusingly enough. Wow, those warriors, they are pathetic. Take that, Englishman. You're not worthy of my Korean swordsman. It's not like Korea was ever famous for swordsmen, but whatever. Was business people. Actually, Suleiman is even worse than I am. I feel so sorry for you guy. And Casimir is also quite... What? Poland bad at something? That's crazy. In this game? Never. That never happens. Elizabeth is actually rocking solid, so that's annoying. Yeah, so this will be hard. But I've got a great prophet, which is nice. And the missionary, he's gone. Don't know why, but I'm not going to complain. So I could spread my faith, which would be the dumbest idea ever. I would much rather it has the spiraling jelly until it spirals out of control and becomes the most powerful thing ever. First of all, religious texts, because it's like the most powerful thing I can imagine. I mean, it's just making it is going to make your religion the dominant one. Almost always. Almost guaranteed that this is going to be the case. Now, second follower relief, what do I have left? Guruship? Well, that's decent, but it's not all that decent. I'm 5 years or whatnot. Plus 1 faith, that's not too good. I mean, if I had more cities, then maybe, but not really. Each one wonder gives you plus 2 faith. That's pretty good because I want to have a lot of one wonders, but I don't have them just yet. So maybe not. More food from shrines and temples could be decent, but that's not all that much. It's especially plus 2 food for a city, so could be better. Swords in the plowshares. No, nope. And that's all that I have left. Wow, those people stole the best things I could imagine. That's kinda annoying. What do I want then? Plus 2 catcher when cities have 5 followers. Again, whatever I get, it's just plus 2 something. There's nothing I can think of that actually gives me more stuff. Except for swords in the plowshares, but that's not going to be the case more often than not. I'll be at war most of the time. I'm not willing to sign a peace treaty with England anytime soon, so yeah. I think I'm going to go for Divine Inspiration, maybe? Or Guruship, this would be pretty nice. I don't even have a specialist in any of my cities yet, so this wouldn't be too useful just yet. Brain, help me out there, I don't know what to go for. Either Divine Inspiration and Guruship, I think. And I do need some more production, I need food as well though. I need food badly. I will be able to get production in some other ways, but food is the problem. Well, this will potentially go further than +2 faith. I'll go for Divine Inspiration, fine. I mean, Inspiring Jelly is a Divine Inspiration thingy. My reasoning behind that is that while it may have been better to just go for more production and more faith, not more faith, but more food, it probably would have been better. But this will give me a lot of faith from my wonders, and I do have some wonders already, as you can see. Hold on a second. They're not actually giving me faith right now. Either they are, and it just hasn't updated it. But since I do have so many wonders, it is actually going to be fairly beneficial in my honest opinion. And potentially it will be better than having more production of food in all my cities, since I'm not going to have a lot of cities anyway. Let's be entirely frank about this. Alright, so you, the worker, actually, first of all, buy a ton. How much would it... a ton? I think I would like to do that still. How much will it cost it to do it again? 90 gold. Alright, I'm going to save up to get 90 gold, and then I will move my Great General to this town, along with the Spearmen, who will probably die from London, but whatever. But they will make my general survive, then I'll make a citadel over here, and this will make me just so much more powerful. Alright, you there, sir, dear Huacha, continue attacking this thingy, because, you know, it would be rather helpful if you actually took it out. As for you, dear sir, go over here so that nothing can kill you in the next turn, because otherwise you could have died right there, so this would be kinda unfortunate, wouldn't it? Okay, you there, sir, I think I'm going to move this Huacha over here so that later on, that was actually a pretty dumb idea, there's nothing this guy can do over here, because soon this peninsula will no longer be a good shooting gallery for my snipers. I mean, this is whatever. Because I'll own this town, so the enemy will not be able to step close enough to be in range of my Huachas. Alright, you there, Walker, what do I want to do with you? I guess I could make a training post in this jungle, or I could... yeah, what else can I do? Is there any town that is yet to be improved? Actually, those jungle towns next to my capital, they could be improved, because later down the line, those jungle towns will be so amazing once I get enough research to make them more beneficial, and I get university and whatnot. This would be quite amazing, I have to say. As for you, dear Walker, oh yes, there is a grassland town to improve, right there. Good, that's what I wanted to see. Anyway, that's that. Anything else to do in this particular turn? 5 turns until the granary is ready. Okay, this will be more around the time when I get my cargo ship, so it's all good and dandy over here. And machinery is actually going to give me access to ironworks.
Jak ci się podoba moja oferta?
You kidding? Of course I'm going to accept this. Why wouldn't I? I've got a powerful backer. Now everybody was going to think twice before they declare war on me, although I would actually like it, you know, Indonesia declared war on me, but whatever. And this guy will also be... how did he... oh, I guess there is no grass, there's only grass and over here, so he did have range. She did have range, unknowingly enough. And there is now this catapult over here, which is also fairly annoying, because I actually cannot attack it. It's like AI knows what I'm planning to do ahead of time, which is mildly annoying. Because now, when I enter this town with my Great General and Spearman, London kills Spearman, and then the catapult rolls over and kills my Great General. That's what is going to happen. Is there any way I can have range over here? That's 1 range, that's 2 range. So if this guy comes anywhere closer, I'll be able to kill him, but not if anything else happens. So you just set up and do nothing. Everybody gain a free spy because the stupid Elizabeth actually got a spy herself because she's in Renaissance already. Unknowingly enough, I'm really mad that this is the case. Who got the most literacy? Oh, looky here! Shit ass! Guess where I'm setting the spy then, you bastard London bastard. Bastard London bastard, that's... I'm so bad when trying to offend people because I don't know how to offend them. It's kinda hilarious, isn't it? Anyway, that's that. Actually, I should check how much tourism other people have. So Ottomans, they have 2 tourism output and they're actually growing tourism over me, so I need to be careful. It is slowly rising, but it's rising a little bit too fast to my liking. I need more catcher desperately. Poland, 6 tourism. That's why they are friends, because actually this friendship doesn't give you more tourism output, but still, look at that, they're advancing very quickly to take over my civilization with just tourism. And tourism has been buffed, so yeah, I should better be careful and start getting some tourism of my own as well, to be a competitor of sorts. Alright, you just say make a mind. You, kill this stupid Galeas right now, just do it. You know you can, you know you wanna, there we go. I mean, it does kind of make sense that it took so long for the Squatcher to actually destroy the Galeas, because Warriors were mostly, you know, designed to kill people, not to destroy stuff or siege cities or anything of the sort. I mean, then again, if you were to set them to explosives, and you can set Warrior to explosive fire, I guess this would do quite well against
Jak
ships
ci
as
się
well.
podoba moja oferta?
Now we have too much tourism, sorry. I'm just not going to allow this. This guy will just overpower me with tourism if I allowed him to, if I gave him free passage. That's just a nope. So that's that. Alright, it looks like... How do they have range over my spearmen? This is a stupid effing... Oh, and they also gained the style. I'm about to just rage. So, alright, F you guys. Okay, so my great plan is going nowhere because just this then, London, I'm using it. I've got the tile I wanted, so that then I could move my great general over here and make a citadel. Fine, I'll make a citadel here then. This won't help me much, but I'll make it anyway. So F you, London. Try to come near and I'll just kill you. Alright, so the spearmen are going to go over there. Actually, I could have gone over there in a single 10, but I didn't because I failed. Now, who wins? Huachas or catapults? Take a guess! It's stupid English bastards! Yep, I don't like England in this game, what can I say? They're fairly annoying and untakeable, unfortunately. So yeah, somewhat enhanced snack philosophy, but from what I remember, it's the weakest religion that has been created just yet, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Alright, Busan is now... Man, even now, my pressure is losing to the Indonesian pressure. Then again, in Masaka, it is my pressure that is actually overwhelming, so that's kinda strange, huh? Wonder why that is, whatever. I guess I will soon gain a missionary and then I'll start sending him places, so then maybe things will improve. Anyway, let's end this 10, and actually I just realized this videocast is long enough for me to end it. So not too many things happen in this cast. I mean, I gained a powerful ally who's the most powerful player in this game and will probably stay this way because Poland is so powerful in Civ 5. But other than that, we just have a little war that is never going to conclude with England, and I think that things could go much better, honestly, but I'm trying to make a living here, I'm trying to survive, and I think I'm doing not the worst job considering how poorly it started. So, it was PANCZASU, the mighty mix spammer. If you saw how much to enjoy my videocast, then please remember to leave a comment and like on this video, because likes help me out. Comments not only help me out, but I also like reading them. No, I do not always respond because YouTube sometimes fails to notify me that there was indeed a comment, but whenever I see a comment, I try to respond if there is the kind of comment that you can respond to, obviously. If it's not, then I don't respond because it's not a comment that is meant to be responded to. Whatever, I'm just prolonging this videocast right now. So anyway, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you online.